On the news, patients groan, stranded as nurses strike enters day 2. Archdiocese of Benin calls on Oshiomole to retract misleading nursing school statement. UNICEF ranks Nigeria second highest in cholera outbreaks in West and Central Africa. Retired Army Chief blames high level of insecurity in Nigeria on weak governance. In addition, we have the exchange rates and weather report. Stand by now for the details.
Welcome to the news on the hour on Providence Television International. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. Patients in public hospitals across the country are groaning, stranded, dejected and frustrated as nurses commenced a 7-day warning strike nationwide on Wednesday. The industrial action led to widespread disruption across health facilities in the country as patients were discharged due to a shortage of nurses, with many hospital wards deserted, while some hospitals were completely shut down. In the Federal Capital Territory, Bayelsa, Benue, Kebbi, Edo, Rivers, Ogun, Gombe, Jigawa, Sokoto and Borno states, scenes at hospitals showed parents clutching their children on benches, patients begging for attention, children returning home with sick relatives, some sitting on the floor and others leaning against walls in distress. Before embarking on the strike, the nurses had issued a 15-day ultimatum to the federal government, warning of an imminent total shutdown of healthcare facilities if their demands were not addressed. In a swift reaction to misleading claims by two-time governor of Edo State and present serving senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, Adams Oshiomole, that the College of Nursing Sciences located within the premises of St. Philomena Catholic Hospital was built, equipped, owned and funded by Edo State government, the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin has called on the general public to disregard such claims as they are entirely false. In a press statement signed by the Director of Social Communications, Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City, Reverend Father Jude Ora, it was disclosed that St. Philomena Catholic Hospital was founded in 1947 by Catholic missionaries and has been sustained through sacrificial giving of the church, the labor of priests and religious sisters, the goodwill of donors, and modest service charges. It further emphasized that its educational institutions, the School of Midwifery and the College of Nursing Sciences, are owned by the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City, built, equipped, and funded by the Archdiocese, and kind donations from benefactors. Reverend Father Jude Ora, through the statement, called on Senator Oshiomole to retract his erroneous statement and consult directly with the Archdiocese for accurate information in the future. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, says Nigeria has the second highest number of cases of cholera outbreak in West and Central Africa. This was disclosed by UNICEF's Regional Director for West and Central Africa, Giles Faninu, on Wednesday, as he stated that as of the end of June 2025, Nigeria had recorded 3,109 suspected cholera cases and 86 deaths across 34 states. Mr. Fanino also stated that the heavy rains, widespread flooding, and the high level of displacement are fueling the risk of cholera transmission and putting the lives of children at risk. Cholera can be treated with oral rehydration solution, but can be fatal within hours if untreated. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholo on Wednesday undertook a comprehensive inspection tour of critical infrastructure projects across Benin City in the state capital. During the inspection, Project Director for Africa Plus Partners and the Benin-Asaba Expressway Concession Company Limited, Mr. Rao, stated that 20 kilometers of a dual carriage 10-lane expressway are projected to be completed before Christmas 2025. Governor Okpebholo hailed the project's significance as a direct outcome of high-level government engagement. Former Chief of Policy and Plans, Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Lamidi Adeosun, retired, has blamed weak governance as the root cause and catalyst for issues of insecurity in Benue, Plateau, and other states of the Middle Belt. Adeosun stated this on Wednesday while delivering the first distinguished lecture of the Center for Peace and Security Studies, Lagos State University, with the theme Strategies for Tackling Insecurity in the Middle Belt, an Insider's Perspective. He further emphasized that weak governance is evident in the failure of government institutions to manage ethnic and communal tensions, regulate land and resource use, and respond to violence in a timely and impartial manner. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, has raised concerns over the plight of retired officers under the contributory pension scheme, stating that many live in humiliating conditions. He emphasized that the hardship faced by retired officers has instilled fear and anxiety among serving officers, weakening morale across the ranks. The Inspector General made this known on Tuesday in Abuja during a meeting with senior police officers in Abuja. It will be recalled that on July 21st, 2025, retired police officers protested in Abuja and other parts of the country, lamenting their poor treatment and humiliating pension payments. During the protest, they demanded to be removed from the contributory pension scheme, which they claimed had been subchanging them. IG Egbetukun further expressed dismay at the living conditions of the retirees after the sacrifices they made while in service. Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has completed a long-anticipated switch to Galatasaray in a deal worth €75 million, bringing an end to his time at the Serie A side Napoli. The 26-year-old forward arrived in Istanbul on Wednesday evening to a grand welcome from thousands of Galatasaray fans who trooped to the airport to celebrate his return. Osimhen previously spent the 2024-2025 season on loan at Galatasaray, where his performance convinced the club's management to push for a permanent transfer. Tottenham Hotspur on Thursday claimed a narrow 1-0 victory over rivals Arsenal in a tightly contested pre-season friendly. The decisive moment came on the stroke of halftime when Pape Matar found the net in the 45th minute to give Spurs the lead. Both sides struggled to clear chances in a cagey encounter as midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur picked up a yellow card in the 36th minute for Tottenham, while Arsenal's Mikel Merino and Spurs' Brennan Johnson were booked in stoppage time. Bayern Munich on Wednesday completed the signing of forward Luis Diaz from Premier League champions Liverpool for €75 million, an equivalent to $86.5 million. The Colombian winger, who won the Premier League, FA Cup and 2 League Cups during his time at Anfield, signed a contract with the Bundesliga champions until 2029. The fee paid for Diaz is the third highest in Bayern's history. And now to the exchange rates. One United States dollar presently stands at 1,530 naira, 1 euro, 1,751 naira, 1 British pound, its equivalent in naira is 2,026, 1 Canadian dollar, 1,105, and 1 Australian dollar presently stands at 987 naira. The weather forecast for Friday, 1st August. In Abuja and Lagos, there will be light rain with temperatures of 25 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius. In Benin, there will be rain showers with a temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. In Port Harcourt, rain is expected with a temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. In Kaduna, there will be light rain with a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. In Enugu, it will rain with temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. And in Sokoto, there will be light rain with a temperature of 28 degrees Celsius. In Washington, there will be scattered thunderstorms and the temperature is expected to stand at 33 degrees Celsius. And in London, there will be light rain with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. In Johannesburg and Rome, it will be sunny with temperatures of 17 degrees Celsius in Johannesburg and Rome, 31 degrees Celsius. And in Paris, there will be light rain with a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. And that's the news on the hour on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.